Hello, Mark Crossfield here, and we've got a couple of students here sent me their swing through my iPhone app, which allows you to capture your swing within the app, send it to me, and I'll try and get around to doing you a video to help you with your golf. So we've got two swings here sent to me through the app, and we're going to get out there and see if we can help, give them some help, improve their golf. So two swings, and we're seeing similar issues here, but to start us off, swing student number 2 here on the right, we are seeing feet aiming off to the right with where you've pointed your mat, which is good. We're seeing knees pointing off that way, hips squarer, shoulders quite square, so you've got your shoulders very open to your feet line. So a little footnote for you there where you need to think about trying to get your shoulders in line with the rest of your body. Now, the main issue you've got with both of your swings, if we take you through here, what we're seeing is very flat planes from both players. So the club moving what we call underplane behind you too quick. Then we see the same issue at the top of the backswing where the club gets stuffed across the line, so pointing further right than where you're actually trying to hit the ball. So you're not actually swinging the club at the target or in relationship to the target, you're swinging across the line of the target. Then on the downswing, just watch the backside of both of these players. If we watch what happens to their backside, and this is no coincidence, this is the shape of the swing that you've set up, what we see is the hips pushing towards the ball. And same with this one, coming in to hit the ball, and hips pushing really forward, so forward as in this way, to the right as we look towards the ball. So that kind of coming out of your spine angle, that compromise your direction and certainly your distance and quality of strike. So look, let's get into the fix, get out on the range and see if we can give you some drills to help you improve these issues. Here we go, we're on the range and we're going to just give you a little idea of how to improve your swing plane. So we're seeing for both of you, two players getting the club very much behind you very early, which is them getting you both across the line at the top of the backswing. Then as you come in to hit the ball, it's this big drive forward with your hips out towards the ball. So basically the shape of your swing is much more this way, where we need to really start thinking about getting it on plane. Now I've got a little training aid here. I find this aid brilliant. It really helps me with lots of my lessons, and you guys should be thinking about using things like this to drill these movements into your game. What I've done is I've set the angle of this training. It's a little skills training aid. You'll see lots of these around online and what have you. I don't think they're too expensive. It's just a really good tool to use. You'll see what I've done is I've set the angle here of this little kind of pad on the angle of my shaft. And what I'm going to do is wherever the angle points down to, which is around just in front of this marker, I'm going to pretend there's a ball, but I'm around a club length in front of my skills training aid. Now what I'm going to do is basically swing the club back, trying to come as close to that training aid as possible without touching it. So just following the line of that plane. So all I've done is set the plane line up at the beginning. It's a physical barrier aid to try and help me get on plane. For you guys, you'd probably find it much easier to get underneath this aid, getting the club behind you, across the line, and then give it the big hip shift forwards. So really, if you can get that backswing on plane, certainly that first stage, just setting it much more on a straighter plane, which for you at the start might feel a little bit like coming outside, you'll find from this position you're going to get much more up towards the top of the backswing, up towards the target, the top of the backswing, and then much easier to come down. I mean, you can use this on the way back and the way down. I wouldn't hit shots of it at the start unless you're very confident, because you'll probably find that you go back over it and then come down underneath it and even collide into it. So you're going to come up along the line of that shaft angle, which is from the aid here that you've set at the beginning, and coming down trying to get close to it as well. So for both of you, it's a little bit of this kind of action, more here and here. Great little way to practice. It's all about trying to get that club parallel to the ground and parallel with your target line. There's loads of aids. You can put club on the floor, get parallel to that. This skills training aid is fantastic to do it because you can set the angle up. All these little things will really help you. With backswing, trying to control the path it goes on, the direction it goes on, because you can't see it, it has to be drilled, it has to be trained. So, you know, doing stuff like this at home, don't even need to be hitting balls. You could take it to the range or your practice areas and do it. Just time and time again, trying to get the feel of that direction will get it into your game, get it into your golf swing. If you're just going out and playing golf and trying to fix it, it's going to take months longer than it would if you actually practice with this each day, 5 minutes each day, just training that club path. Club path, get it on plane, much straighter back, get some lines on the floor, Get that club parallel to the ground, parallel to the feet line rather than you guys both behind you. Get yourself some training aids, get your clubs moving up against it, and make a massive difference, and it'll really help you with your golf. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope this helps. Post a comment and let me know how you get on. See you in the next video.